It is the dawn of the final day here at Combo Breaker 2026, but there is still plenty of action coming your way. My name is King Jobber, joined by C4, and it is time to get our final 8 Daredevils sorted out here in top 24 of Guilty Gear Strive.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I want to hear. Jobber bringing the hype. The players are definitely going to bring the hype because we get straight into the action. Bear with us. There is a button check, but you're going to know these players. 100%, right? Jack and Red. Happy Chaos, Gold, Lewis. There was, some murmurs about Jack being unleashed from the shackles of TNS, right?
That's true.
Apparently he could have entered the last one.
He could have, but he didn't.
Didn't.
And I wonder if that was just to, stay in the lab, try and figure out how do we use Happy Chaos to move forward. Obviously, Chaos getting a complete rework in 2.0, and then having that infinite block string getting deleted from the game in the most recent patch. Now, Jack, does he still have the confidence to make the big plays with the new Chaos?
We're going to find out. I mean, so far, track record-wise, this is winner's side. So, I mean, we could say, well, they've found a way to make it work. But obviously, the competition is going to get fierce the closer we get to top 8. And this match is to solidify yourself on the better part of that bracket. So there's a lot to play for, as well as, the prestige of being the Combo Breaker champion. There are points on the line for the Arc World Tour.
And I like that we get to kick off this morning with just TNS Grand Finals.
Standards.
If you are tapped into the Guilty Gear Strive online tournament scene, you have seen this matchup an endless number of times, and really it can swing either way. With Chaos being obviously weaker than he was before, it's going to give Red, one of the best Gold Lewis players on planet Earth, a very good edge going into this.
Starting off with a high 10 by Jack. I honestly feel that's his favorite button.
The bar slash.
I was saying maybe because of the patch, he's going to have to incorporate a bit more gung fu instead of relying on the bullets.
I like that, but Gold Lewis has a gun as well, and I like that Red was checking Jack whenever Jack tries to pull out the gun mid-screen, right? Happy Chaos unable to block when the gun is out.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my god. Utilizing the guard break into the dust. You don't really see that sequence often, especially if you've got the security up. It's normally double BT.
Absolutely. It's really surprising me too. One thing I've noticed is that I've seen so much more tap dust across the board in 2.0, right? Obviously, losing those invisible reversals, losing backdash BRC is huge, and tap dust has become even more viable.
Oh, Jack refused to put the gun away.
No, just pushing forward, trying to do that gung fu like you mentioned.
There you go.
Like a John Woo movie.
It is. He said, I've got no concentration, but I've got hands, and it worked out, paid off. Gets a little bit of focus and a full clip. How is he going to utilize it? Oh, air-to-air does block on the way up, and now has to deal with a Thunderbird chasing him down.
Clashing with the bar slash, the double PRC to stay alive. Jack is hard boiled here, getting the close slash into the 6K.
Okay, reloads, fully stocked. No security though for Red. Swings with a BT and a clean whiff punish.
Deus Ex Machina. It's been a long time since I've said those words, actually. I haven't commentated a single Happy Chaos so far this weekend. This is the first one.
Really?
Yeah, for me.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, that only Happy Chaos I commentated today was Jack.
The last remaining.
One shall stand. Oh, don't you bring your minigun to this gunfight, sir. Oh, good block on the overheads.
Yeah, now just trying to set up the curves.
It must feel so weird getting hit by Curse.
Right now, the fact that it's actually a real projectile that you can block.
Yeah. That's like 3 to 4 years of muscle memory just out the window. Like, oh, I can't just run into this now.
Nice, there's the Deus Ex Machina once again. Gotta get used to saying that hard knockdown. IED for the safe jump. Nice blocks on the overheads there from Red.
Yeah, crucial to be honest. We all know the snowball momentum that Happy Chaos can do. Oh, reversal gun. Oh, this is not a bad trade.
Oh, gets a pickup on it too. Yeah, Jack bursting there is very smart just to avoid the knockdown situation after all of that damage.
Had to air block the BT, just out of range, and again with the whip punish. The gun moves faster than the coffin, but he's trying to put him in the coffin. Red, one opportunity, goes a burst in the PRC to block in time. The gung fu prevails once again. Jack taking the first set as he hops in the rides, but he needs to drive back because it's not over yet.
And Red trying to shake those hands out, warm them up. It is a bit cool here inside the Sham, of course.
It is.
I appreciate that, though. Pumping the AC in here.
Yeah. I think they're prepping for how, you know, hot and stuffy it might get with all the bodies rolling in. Oh, Goomba stop. Oh, that hit center. That was technically unblockable. Unfortunate. But Red not deterred, puts the Thunderbird out. Controls a little bit of the screen, but Jack rolling on in.
Nice.
As Happy Chaos does.
Gonna be able to get the wall break here once again with the Deus Ex Machina. My favorite change to Chaos is the fact that it no longer reloads all of his bullets. Isn't that just so beautiful?
Beautiful, reasonable. In this case, the same difference. Yeah, it was a nice change. Nice change.
Still trying to go for that far slash, like you mentioned. The high five.
Patience. Reds. We can eat a throw unless they get Deus Ex off of this. No, they won't.
Breaking the wall with Curse. I still am not used to that, right? With it actually being a real projectile, like you said, getting hit by it.
Oh, I like it.
Oh! Got just into the dead zone there of the Behemoth Typhoon. I'm able to hit with the JH.
That could have been devastating. There is definitely a timeline where Jack does that like 2 frames later and he gets counter hit by BT. Burst from Reds. They're stalking their prey. They've got Jack cornered. There's the open. Oh no, it was blocked. Sorry, it wasn't overhead, but. Ooh, backdash.
Dash into that far slash once again. JH getting the bounce.
Okay, rolling on in. Dust connects.
One bullet left in the chamber, able to reload all of them before going for the wall break there. Probably didn't have time for a Deus Ex Machina, so just held on to the tension. Oh, you're getting punished, right? No.
Nice. I really like how Red uses that to kind of just make you out of neutral. You can still play, but it's like, no, you have to decide to do something immediately.
Especially against Happy Chaos too, right? It means like, okay, you have to put your gun away unless you want to die, right?
Exactly,
Not only are you going to put your gun away, now you have to figure out how to play around it.
Oh, double whiff punished, fire rest this time. There you go, engage.
Oh, but ran into it and caused a knockdown. Wake up 5K. Zero fear from Jack.
Jack was like, wow, that actually works. That 5K is just that good.
Red was also like, wow, that actually worked.
Yeah. They just did it with different facial expressions.
All right, setting out the drone, but it was low on security gauge, so it didn't travel too far.
Oh my gosh, that looks so scary.
I don't even know what was going on there.
No. 1 second he was aiming up, and then the gun was aimed squarely at Gold Lewis's head, dude.
Oh, big trade there for Red.
To be fair, most people don't live to tell the tale with trading with Gold Lewis.
No. So you got real lucky there.
Yeah. Delayed gun after the 2D, understandable. Oh, clean the 2P from Reds. Taking to the corner, or are you going to die before you get there? Yep, you are. Perish.
Gold Lewis still so strong in this version of the game in 2.0. Honestly, for the nerfs that they gave his Behemoth Typhoons, the buffs to his buttons were well worth it. Now a neutral monster.
I like that. Deflect shield to get some reprieve from the Secretary of Defense. But at what cost? Now you can't burst.
Look at that life bar just absolutely melting here. Jack still up 2-0 in this set, though. It feels like it's been so even, but when you look at the score count, Jack has just been dominating. There's a clean round for Red, a perfect, in fact.
Definitely need that for the mental game, right? Going in versus Jack being 2-0 down, it can feel like it's all but over. So getting the 1 win and the perfect is like, oh no, hold on a minute. I play Gold Lewis.
That's right. I got a big coffin. I can swing this.
Yeah.
And this matchup, even back when Happy Chaos was going like absolutely wild, in the same season Happy Chaos released, right? Gold Lewis, I felt like could still fight. Like had an okay matchup against Happy Chaos because once you knocked him down, just the behemoth pressure was so overwhelming.
100%. I feel you do have those archetypes where it's like, yeah, it's hard to get in, but when I get in, everything's in my favor.
Exactly. And Gold Lewis is probably that's like a very big extreme.
The picture in the dictionary of every matchup is winnable as long as you get the first hit.
When you're just constantly blocking guard crush after guard crush.
Oh, you are in 2P range, good sir.
Bionic elbows. They might have nerfed Flow Slash as an anti-air across the board, but you can't nerf that 2P anti-air from Gold Lewis.
That 2P is actually from a game called Deus Ex Machina.
All right, setting up the drone. Oh, it actually whiff punishes Jack. And with the OTG Behemoth, Red now starting to build up some momentum.
That was such an interesting time to call Thunderbird. It was perfect, it worked out, but you normally see either a knockdown or like full screen, not in like mid-range where you could poke.
Which is where Jack's been, I mean, where Red has been doing it a lot, actually, right? Been just throwing it out mid-screen, kind of daring Jack to attempt to press or IED over it.
That was gnarly. IBFD kind of throwing off any mix-up attempt, I guess, for the cross-up on the Goomba Stomps.
Will the 5D get the pickup after the drone? Okay, Red.
I like the PRC on the high 10. There's 100 tension on Red's side of the field. Oh no. Yeah, had to.
Send out the laser. You could rush in. Oh, but rushes right into the coffin, putting us at a game 5. That game right there was all Red. I am not. I don't think I've ever seen Jack struggle like that to get offense started.
Yeah. Respectfully, Jack looked a bit MIA from that match. Oh my.
What?
Goodness, that. Okay.
I respect it.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, is that a read or is that a misimport? I looked a little bit at Red's face and he looked like, nah, okay. Missed. It didn't look like a what happened to my, you know, normally when you look at your hands, so like, you betrayed me, I didn't do that. You press those buttons.
No, I think that was intentional. I think that was a hard read, and unfortunately is going very south here now for Red. Throwing away the burst and basically just donating around the Jack.
It does feel that way, right? I mean, Red is going to get burst for the next round. I mean, never say never. It is Gold Lewis. Oh, but Curse is Curse now because it can actually kill on contact.
That's so weird. 5 years of just seeing Curse be this ghost of an item, right?
Yep.
Now it actually hitting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I'm not going to get used to getting clipped by that 2D mortal counter either. Nice with the JS to lock you back down into the drone.
Now this is going to be another fight early on with no burst on the table for Reds. Did an insane job of coming back from 2 games down to 2-2, but it feels like it's slipping out of their hand. But again, it is Gold Lewis. You're just 1-2P away from taking a round.
Yeah, just needs to find something. Following behind the drone. Jack definitely trying to keep that space away from Gold Lewis, away from that far slash range until we can at least get aggressive. And what an IBFD, pushing so far out, but Jack's right back in.
Yeah, it feels really weird trying to push Happy Chaos away when they've got a gun in their hand. It's like, oh, I kind of want you close, but I do need a bit of space to maintain or get my comeback. Wow.
And that's going to be the full 51 hits, hard knockdown. Oh, tried to go for the low overhead. Great defense there from Jack, though. So difficult to open him up. And he's able to close it out with the OTG-2S. And C4, I really think that all was because of the whipped gold burst right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, it is a case of sometimes when you just look at a match and you go, this is where it all, you know, went a bit pear-shaped, or the read that didn't need to be gone for. I feel that Red was in so much control after winning the 2 games. I guess that gold burst was like, if this hits, I just win the set here and now.
Yeah,
it's like an insta-kill, like mentally.
It is,
for your opponent.
But when you are on such a good roll, maybe just feeling themselves too much, right? Like, okay, I got this. We're just going to pop this crazy thing. But I feel like you have to reel yourself in just a bit and realize, okay, I'm building up momentum. I just had a really dominant game against Jack.
Yep.
Let's just keep the same game plan, right? Until there's some kind of adaptation. And unfortunately, throwing away that first round just led to a snowball of defeat. But the Gold Lewis Army is still going strong, because coming up next is going to be Cheerio up against a player who's been on quite a run this weekend, Joe Brownie.
Yeah, I was not familiar with their game until yesterday. Really good showing, and their reputation of using Venom.
Yeah.
That really caught my attention. Like, oh, okay, I want to see that. But last, I didn't get to see. I got to saw their Jacko. But that just goes to show. I think both of those characters are like full-time characters. You know, in Guilty Gear, it's like you don't really pocket a character like Jacko. There's some people that, like a Nitro, can do it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe my brain is just too small. I can't do it. That seems like a very hard thing to do.
I mean, those two characters have a little bit of overlap, right? When Jacko was first released, people kind of called it like, oh, Venom Light, with the way that you kick around the minions.
Yeah, that is true.
Where your mind space wants to be when you're playing those characters is in a very similar position. But I'm really curious, what does Joe Brownie think the best pick is against Gold Lewis? Is it Jacko or is it Venom? Because what we saw earlier, honestly, maybe the biggest upset for Joe Brownie in this entire run was taking down Hotashi's Nago 3-1 with the Venom.
With the Venom, yeah, that's what I heard. I heard they lost 2 games with the Jacko and then went to the Venom and then the Sweets.
Venom seems to be very strong for them. I think Venom is actually a really underrated character in 2.0. Still underexplored, but now you're seeing him more and more. I saw a couple of Venoms throughout the weekend, too, on stream, all performing extremely well. So I kind of hope and pray that Joe Brownie does bring the Venom action in, but I wouldn't blame them for going Jacko for this.
Understandable, yeah. I mean, I've got a little bit of bias. In the EU, our strongest player that I saw many times in like grand finals that I had to go up against was Sean E, who played Venom, and I miss screaming "Kakasuredo."
Kakasuredo.
Bishop run out stuff, Dark Angel, yeah. I think he's got some of the coolest move names. Stinger Im.
Stinger, he's got oh man, what's the Mad Struggle?
Mad Struggle. Yeah.
Fortunately, he doesn't yell it in this game. Now it's just JD, but but Mad Struggle, that is a crazy move name.
Yeah, he's a sick character design. He feels muted compared to XR, but I think it's just it's a different battlefield, right? The game's a little bit more claustrophobic, so you don't need the fireballs to be that good. But we're not going to need to talk about Venom anymore, as we can see the Jacko in an early burst from Joe Brown. Doesn't want that Gold Lewis momentum to take too much of a control in this game.
And I love already going for the double guard command with throwing out minion 1 and 2, right? Knowing that Cheerio is going to try to snipe them out of the skies as they're coming. 2P is fantastic for killing minions that are thrown at you.
Yeah, Joe Brown's shown the deflect shields on the minions really well, using it against projectiles, using it against, anticipating someone trying to kill the minions. A lot of mind games behind it.
All right, just the patience here from Cheerio. Trying to weather the storm, find an opening. There's the BRC just to get the knockdown. Sometimes you have to spend the meter just to get in and start running your game plan.
Huh?
I covered my mouth with that one.
We both glassed our chest like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness.
Had the right idea to go for the deflect shield, did it just a little too early.
Staying underneath the JD, that time getting a 2-for-1, hitting Jacko and the minion with that 2P. No minions on deck for Joe Brown, just runs away. There's a 2P again on the minion. I like the jump off screen so you can't really judge the distance on how to 2P these minions. Really smart.
Nice with the 2D. Oh, punishing you for trying to kill the minion. Actually makes it really easy to punish as well, because when you hit the minion, there is a lot of hit stun on that.
Yeah, you really get stuck in that animation. You have to immediately cancel. I mean, you've got some scary things to cancel into. It's like, you know what? I might just put BT. It might casually counter hit Jacko. Who knows?
Right now, though, Casual getting smothered in the corner by Jacko and her minions.
Wow, I'd be so mad that I didn't get a YRC there.
That was absolutely a YRC. But it also looked like even if it did come out as YRC, Joe Brownie was jumping to block it.
Yeah. It was actually not going to work either way.
A little damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
100%. Oh, I like the delayed low. Oh, and I'm sure Cheerio likes his insane damage. Very late burst. I guess that could have been the end of the game, right? One more BT wall splat into down with the system.
It would have absolutely been done. But looks like you might end up being dead anyway here. Empty jump into the low. Got caught trying to backdash. And Cheerio getting game number 1. That was a long game number 1.
It was. Bar that last round, 100%. It was very long. I think in that, penultimate situation, it was a case of Gold Lewis is a brawler and he's just going to run at you. And if you show one speck of fear and you start to run away, you're playing into his game plan.
Exactly. You're just getting closer and closer to the corner, right? And once he has you in the corner, you better pick a god and pray.
Your favorite deity might listen to your prayers. I mean, got out of that pretty scot-free, I'd say.
Yeah, just pushing forward, especially utilizing that far slash, trying to do a little bit of that buff 2S as well. Has a better hitbox for counter poking. But right now, Joe Brownie is just playing a zoning game plan and then decides to run in, and look what happens. Guilty Gear player special. Oh, my zoning is working? Let me rush in.
I'm getting deja vu, Choppers. I'm sure we spoke about this before.
We did.
We so did. It's like, oh my gosh, it's going so well. How about I put myself in danger?
Okay, they're able to recover here, and an Elysium driver is going to get them around, but we need to get the game to tie things up.
Will they go back? Will they go back to the zoning?
It was working so well.
And it feels like you don't get that space in too often in this matchup, even though, you know, Gold Lewis is a big body and he hasn't really got a very fast run. But yeah, again, opting to go for pressure.
Oh, but a nice back throw there, able to set up the minion. Wake up gold burst there from Cheerio. There's something in the water for these Gold Lewis players. They just want that gold burst real bad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask both the players, like, why? What happened today? Oh my god.
Oh, we are jumping. But getting caught by the pickup there off of the guard command in the air? Okay.
I think that was a showcase of like really good neutral, which could not be seen correctly with like the neutral jumps. Yeah, it's so easy for Joe Brown to just jump out of the corner, but he went, no, I want you to hit into this shield of my minions. Yeah,
and we even got that right at the very start of game one, right? It was going for the guard command over and over to try and just prevent Cheerio from counter poking or escaping from the different situations.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the gun. I kind of like that burst. I'm not mad at it.
You stay full screen, you're able to prevent yourself from getting hard knockdown. It's a pretty good burst, actually.
It was a good burst, but this is a bad situation. BBL Milia, there's the YRC, get off me. We don't have to deal with all these jumping same side or cross-up buttons from Gold Lewis. Good block on the overheads.
Oh no, 2D actually pushed out a little too far, but no whip punch. Instead, the JD scores its counter hit. And Cheerio now trying to run away with this, trying to get that 2-0 lead over Joe Brownie. Joe, if you go down 2-0, just pick Venom. Trust. Trust.
Yeah, give us the run back. Give us the sweep that everyone in chat is asking for. Oh, double BT.
Okay, blocking the overhead. Oh, caught by the backdash there on the Behemoth Typhoon, and now there is nowhere to run and no burst to save you. Down with the system.
No way. I guess Cheerio needed a churn to get more damage of it. Broke the glass on the wall, but not on the glasses, meaning that it wasn't max damage.
Oh no! Drop the minion! Ah!
That was pretty funny. Oh no, I need to get this out of my hand so I can block.
That was crazy. Not only did they drop the minion, they pressed 5D. Like they're like, okay, I have enough time for this. I did not think that was gonna be possible, but they ended up getting chipped out in the end. Didn't have enough tension, which was smart because Cheerio got their meter with the Skyfish earlier, right? And then recognized, okay, I took all that meter from you. Now I'm gonna send out the laser to double up on it. But here we go. Time for some billiards.
To the Venom we go. Like you said, Cheerio not just focusing on his opponent's health bar, but their meter as well. Draining resources and trying to put them into a situation where it doesn't matter how good your blocks are, you're going to perish regardless. But here comes the Venom with a little bit more versatility, I would say, in terms of keeping characters out.
Yeah, Stinger is an incredible projectile. And there's so many more angles, right? Gold Lewis is not going to be able to hit the balls like he can hit the minions. But you gotta be careful. You cannot Stinger through the drone.
Run up throw. There's the headbutt. Cheerio's like, I don't care about your exotic characters. They all must eat dirt. Are we gonna turn this time?
No, just a regular one for the hard knockdown. But we have nearly full health here on Cheerio's side.
Easy peasy. 1 round left. Joe is hanging on by a thread here in the winner's side. Nice interruption with the 5P. Not much else after, though, in terms of damage. Setu.
Oh, no, and just 1 6P. All those inputs and all that work that Joe Brownie was doing just to eat a 6P.
Okay, Carcass Raid. The Angel is dark.
Oh, yeah, Goldlewis, big body. So Dark Angel actually working out really well there. Ooh.
It still had a hitbox after all of that.
He was just sitting there, but Robokai never came out, unfortunately, because we actually didn't land the hit.
Well, that's disgusting. So I just love this character's voice lines. It's so good.
It is so good. That deep run in for the 5K. Yeah, just jump out. Play that zoning style, and the Stinger going to catch you from jumping.
Are we going to get a repeat? Is Venom here to save the day?
Oh, trying to go for the mad struggle, but just ate the 6P, the hand of the alien.
One overhead. Oh my gosh, what was pressed?
Oh, Joe Brownie, hands on their face from that counter hit. They got counter hit in real life.
Yeah, no, the counter hit on screen had nothing on Joe Brown's reaction to the counter hit. There's a burst. Last chance here. With almost a sliver of health. Backdash. Stinger gets jumped over by Cheerio. Double overhead. And then BT ending with a perfect Cheerio. Not impressed with the character swap. Said, I'm not Hitachi. That's not going to happen to me.
The moment that Cheerio got the wall break and saw the life difference, they were just like, I'm just going to keep jumping in. I'm going to keep jumping because there is no anti-air that is scary enough for the life lead I have. All I have to do is get in over one Stinger and I win the entire game, and that's exactly what happened.
It did. It was such a okay, you have to do so much more than me.
Yeah.
So show me you're willing to do it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to throw it all against the wall and hope something touches you.
Yeah. I think sometimes that strategy is like overlooked in the terms of, okay, I've got like a lead in the set or a life lead in the match, and it's like, you have to show me you can adapt. I don't have to adapt to you yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I know there is a thing you can do. There is a right answer that you can provide to me, but I've got enough health, I've got enough currency to spend my resources at just throwing the simple problem at you.
You know, it's interesting too, because that is one of those things that you have to think about, because some people get so stuck into just playing in a certain game plan, right? That even when they have the obvious life lead, they still try to stick to that fundamental game plan. There's the thing in like FPS games, right? But playing a lot of Marathon, when you down one opponent,
right,
everyone just rushes. There's no more poking and prodding. You just push and push until you win. And when you have a big life lead like that and you have a character like Goldlewis, you just go in. You go in. There is no more, let me try and play footsies. It's just take those risks because you can afford to do it.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect example. You see it a lot in games where you have like meters and resources. Like, oh, you've got no bar to do this move that I'm scared of. Cool. I'm just gonna go bam, 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 bam until you get bar, and then I might respect you a little bit more. Yeah. And Goldlewis just doesn't look at anything on your side of the screen bar your health bar.
Not at all, not at all. But we're gonna be looking at plenty of more matches right after you all look at a couple of these ads. So stick around because we are gonna have plenty of more Top 24 right after this.
Ladies and lurkers, boys and boomers, we are back here, Combo Breaker 2026. We're going to go into some more winner side top 24 action. I am C4RQ, joined by the king of all the jobbers.
It's been a great top 24 so far. Only a couple of matches in, doubled up on the Goldlewis action, but now it is time to move into a pretty exciting matchup, if I do say so myself. Nitro up against Paluna. Nitro playing a bunch of different characters. We'll see. Probably going to stick with the Leo Whitefang, but Paluna known for the Queen Dizzy.
I am so hyped. So hyped. I've got a little like spreadsheet at home. On a Google Doc, and I think the only time I saw a Dizzy get to a top 8 was a tournament in Asia, I believe, and it was someone using Dizzy and someone else though.
Yes.
So it was like she kind of got handheld to a top 8. But this is an actual Dizzy player. She has been solo Dizzy run. Like you said, this is winner side, so we are going to get a classic. Oh, no, we're not. We're not getting the king.
It's not going to be Leo, actually. Wow.
I thought it was going to be the king versus the queen.
I thought so, too, but instead it is going to be Giovanna, the Secret Service agent, up against the queen. That doesn't have as good of a ring to it.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't roll up the tongue quite as well.
But Giovanna, obviously, very highly mobile character, much more mobile than Leo, and having mobility is going to matter a lot when you're trying to get in on Dizzy, prevent her from zoning, prevent it from setting up that ice field.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, this isn't a familiar matchup to me, but I can see that Gio can absolutely abuse the speed on the ground with the ice on the floor.
Just absolutely on ice skates.
Whoa!
Okay. That was the craziest empty jump throw mix-up I've ever seen.
That was the first time I've seen Nitro do a Dragon Ball Z, like, adult Gohan fastball to the ground strategy.
But all right, in round 2, Paluna starting off strong. Yeah, look how quick Giovanna slides across the floor.
The question is Nitro freestyling, or has he labbed this matchup?
I want to know. I'm going to have to ask him after this because it looks like a perfect fit so far. Paluna hasn't really been able to get anything started. Got one Michael Sword set up, one Ice Floor, and is about to get sent through the wall again, straight into the game number 2.
Yeah, that was so intentional. You put the ice out, I'm going to dash, jab the fish, and it gets straight into your face. And this might make sense with the Geo pick. It's like, oh, no. You know what? I know how to deal with Dizzy with Geo.
I mean, it looks like this is very studied right now. Go ahead for the doggy arrow just to get in, harassing with that 5K, but there's the burst from Paluna. Trying to set up some zoning now. This time set the ice fish out before setting up the ice field.
Yeah, throwing up the timing. Gets the setup. Yeah, a lot of stuff on screen. Okay, now we're playing a platformer game. Yeah, I saw Paluna using the bubble the other day. Oh,
ooh, you see the damage on that?
Inescapable damage, Jobber. Yeah, stay on the ground.
Ooh. Dead here, right? With the OTG, that's going to be enough. Beautiful round there from Paluna. And fantastic adjustments to start sending out the fish before the ice field so that Nitro can't just hit it while sliding on in, right?
That made such a big difference as well. That one minute micro change that you spotted. Yeah, put those wings away. My lady, my queen. Respectfully.
Got a little too greedy there, pulling out the wings of light without having any kind of, shield in front of you in the forms of those ice fish. But getting a nice confirm and gonna be able to get the OTG here.
Oh, trying to hit with the fadeaway. Oh, that move is so mind-warping because it's so slow it can actually punish backdashes, but we're going to punish the super to the skies with you, and no, says Nitro with a burst.
Yeah, the immediate burst there. I think that would have been death for Nitro too, depending on the routing from Paluna. Big whip on the throw, but no punish. Getting out of jail seemingly for free, just running full screen.
That was so sick. That was a psych. I'm not going to the skies.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Nice punish there too on the spiral arrow. The spacing was just off a bit there for Nitro.
All right, both fish are out. There's the fire dagger, ground fish. Trying to hit with a broad pillar. Ooh, skidaddle skidoodle. I control the sky. Nice air grab from Paluna. And the tables are turning. This is not looking as easy for Nitro and the Geo as it might have looked in the beginning.
Yeah, Paluna is doing a good job of putting out things to prevent Nitro from dashing right as the ice field comes out, because I'm noticing that's what it is. If the ice field is out, Giovanna has to do a special move to get in. But if Nitro dashes the moment that the ice spreads, they get that just boost full screen.
Covering the options, fire dagger on the ice. We're not melting. Trying to melt the wrist bar. Nitro gets hit. The wings are out this time.
Now Nitro has to wait for an opportunity to go for the doggy arrow, and there it is. Nice backdash into the punish from Paluna.
That was so close to the pinwheel. And the tri-dash, the manual tri-dash with the BRC. Wants to keep the corner, doesn't want to get the wall break. Probably will go for it now because it's going to take down the queen. Nicely calculated from Nitro.
Just the adaptation between these two is phenomenal. Unfortunately, dashed a little too far there from Paluna. Got the just defend on the flip kick, but didn't get a punish.
Okay, delayed back throw. We'll take those. Going to keep the corner position in. The fish coming back off screen to on screen. Oh, didn't take advantage of the fish hit.
Into the stagger pressure, into the 5H. Tried to bait out the burst. But you're going to stay alive one more time. Very smart Paluna to hold on to that, knowing that Nitro wouldn't be able to kill without meter.
Yeah. Good recognition and the burst on the 5K. Oh, winnable? Winnable. Jobbers, this is so winnable.
This absolutely is, but you have to watch out for the super. Yeah, that's why we took to the skies. There's the YRC. So the ice field, didn't go for the ice field. Called out the spiral arrow, so smart from Paluna. Just one step ahead of Nitro, but can they close this out?
We might get some bar right here. No RC,
Whoa!
no needed. King Jobber, never doubt the queen.
That bait with the ice spike just into 6P immediately after was incredible from Paluna. Red Nitro like a book, and now Paluna is one round away from getting a lead in this set.
Oh, wow. How did he steal the corner there?
I have no idea.
Oh, my, did you see how much life he lost from the wings?
Oh, but hold on. Stuck in the corner here. No meter or burst yet to save Paluna. And you don't want to deflect shield Giovanna. It does nothing.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Nitro almost equalized the health in a quick fashion. The dash, no throw. Tried to meet Queen in the air, gets the air throw. OTG won't be enough. Both players with burst. He caught her again, trying to escape through the air. Nitro not phased in the slightest of the round that happened previous to that one.
Such a smart decision to go for the air throw. If you went for a button, there's a chance Paluna was gonna burst there.
Yeah, 100%. That's the Evo champ difference, I guess. 2-1 though. Anybody's match. Paluna, she's shown great determination to like swap up matchups, sorry, not matchup strategies when needed.
Now doing a little bit more of like a poking game with Michael Sword here as well instead of setting up the fish. But the fish was working out, right? It was just a very close round last time, so I don't think you need to change quite yet. But there's the burst. Nitro, let's stay aggressive. Trying to stay on top of Paluna here, but she is pushing out as best as she can.
Wow, okay. All right, Nitro might have a read. He might have a read. He's saying something to himself. Oh, no, he might be singing. But after the 6P and PRC, I think Paluna went, oh, okay, he's adapted. Now I have to adapt a little bit quicker because I'm one game down.
Oh, all the shimmies. Paluna, freeze on press. There we go, though. Far slash is going to hit its mark.
Yeah, the ice pick. Oh, I remember that ice pick. Oh, wings are up. Wings are up, jobbers.
Into the throw. And the wings should be popping. Look at the damage. Yeah, what does Nitro even do there?
What a 6P again, preemptive stuff. She is on a roll. Imagine forcing your opponent into Dago Blood.
I never thought about it that way. It's just reverse Blood Rage. Oh, the 5D, unfortunately unable to pick up off of the fish there. The fish hit at the exact same time.
Great spacing with the IID backwards. Oh, but it's so hard to continuously do that against Gio with her speed.
One of the rough things about Wings of Light for Dizzy, though, is that when you activate Wings of Light, you don't... Okay, that was a crazy block burst. You don't want to spend any of your meter, right? Because it is contingent on that, and it is going to allow Paluna to take it to a game 5. But the issue there being that, like, okay, I'm in a sticky situation, or how am I going to navigate neutral, possibly? You're locked out of spending meter for that because you're trying to rely on those Wings of Light to give you that guaranteed damage.
Yeah, I think Dizzy, in the example that you gave, and another one I'm going to bring up real quick, she warps the game. Even that in that transition, right, where the ice was on, Paluna was running forwards, baited the burst, but was still running forward because of the ice. Yeah, it actually warps how you perceive, like, the geography of the match.
And then Wings of Light makes you, as a defender, want to act, right? You want to try and get those wings off, and the only way to do it is to go for a throw or get a hit.
But didn't matter. At what cost? Oh, no. Throw in the shimmy into, oh, I know you're going to jump, and I'm going to get it. Oh, but now you can't PRC your throw whiffs.
Oh, no. Gold burst.
Wow.
Going to get the hit just straight into the super, and Necro finish him off. Set point here for Paluna, their first time being in the lead here in this set. And how sweet would it be with Queen Dizzy to be able to take down an Evo champion?
Unheard of. Unheard of. It might not come to pass if Nitro's got anything to say about the situation. But, like you said, Paluna is up one round here, and that 6P could turn the tables. Wings up immediately. They've seen how much damage that causes. YRC gets them straight off. And again, it's the ice. It warps your perception of geography.
Yeah, blocked the 2K, but was still moving forward, so was able to throw punish it. Oh, what a whip punish there from a shimmy, but just gonna wake up with the reversal super. Paluna betting it all on this.
Evo champ difference, is it incoming? Oh, we're throw again, and there's no PRC inside. There's the burst.
Gets the air throw, and the burst comes out. Full screen, sets up the ice field. Going for the 2D, the downward dog. Gonna take us to game 5, final round.
Oh, and this is a crazy start for Nitro down here. Heavy slash, close airs, and another one. DJ Khaled couldn't break the glass with the overdrive, but I think that's actually for the best. Now we've got a BRC on deck with positive bonus. Paluna, oh no, I don't think they're going to get a chance here. And I think the dreams have been shattered. Nitro the champ difference with a perfect nonetheless.
I think the dream was shattered when that 2D hit in the last round. You could see the pain on Paluna's face knowing they were so close to just winning it there, and I think that's where they lost the rest of the set.
Yeah, it's sad to see. Obviously, I'm here for Nitro. He's a Dragon Ball guy. Talking to Classified there as well. But to see Queen Dizzy win would have been, you know, good for the storyline. But don't worry, Paluna's not out.
No, not
Still loses because that was a winner side match. So hopefully we can see them do some damage with Dizzy. I loved how she played that.
I want to see Dizzy in top 8. And what's crazy too is, of course, after 2xKO, which is over on the mainstream, there's going to be a short little break, and then it's right into top 8 of Guilty Gear Strive. So these players don't get that long of a buffer window from this top 24 to jumping right into those final matches.
100%. But yeah, speaking of other games, like I was mentioning, the Dragon Ball gang have pulled up to Strive. I love to see it. Classified is going to be the other side of the DBZ community coming into Strive. He's going to be going up against Cloned. Plays a mean Slayer.
Mean Slayer. A very funny Slayer. I feel like you got to have a little bit of whimsy in you to be a good Slayer player, right?
I couldn't agree more.
Because Slayer is a character that relies on reads. And relies on kind of like frustrating your opponent. You're looking for those big counter hits, right? You're looking to get a guaranteed hit and then just drop it to go for the reset, to go for the even bigger damage.
Yeah, I think Dostro was talking about Slayer and there's some other characters, but mostly Slayer. They are really good at making you feel bad at fighting games.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Especially Slayer in this game.
Yeah, it's very demoralizing and effective. But he's an effective character. The Slayer normally has to only be right like 2 times.
Yeah, Slayer is kind of Guilty Gear's version of a boxer.
Yeah,
of a boxer character, a character that is weaving in and out with that dandy step, acting as a bit of a sway, trying to look for those big counter punches. But it is going to be Slayer up against Giovanna, which is going to be a really interesting match because Giovanna pretty good on that horizontal grounded level as well, just like Slayer. But I feel like the pressure could be a bit scarier too because of just how her dash works.
It is a case of, can you dodge what you cannot see? Because when Slayer dashes, they're not there anymore.
He's gone.
Yeah. Gio dashes fast and you can't, follow it. You can't track it, but she is always there. So these dash up 5Ks might just get dandied or dash through. You might want to go for more S's, I guess, because they're a little bit more active.
Could you imagine if Slayer had backdash cancel in this game?
I feel sorry for the young'uns.
With a dash button?
Oh, yeah. That's actually not okay. That would actually not be fair at all.
Oh, but the backdash is going to get caught there by the doggy arrow. Nice throw tech trying to swing. Escaping from the corner and getting the punish with the pile bunker. And a lead is not a lead against Slayer.
Oh, and there we go with a dash S. Should be able to spend some meter. Oh, maybe not. Gonna go for the mix. YRC didn't block it. Power LeBlanca. Did you burst in? I guess you survive.
Yeah, you will survive for the next interaction, but you get hit again. Tries to go for the reversal. Okay, that was great patience from Clone, actually calling out a reversal super like that, but the trade is going to be in Classified's favor.
Had just enough life to hang on there. Oh, Mappa Hunch.
Trip you up with those lemon pepper steppers. Oh, nice backdash there on the Master's Hammer.
Yeah, crucial backdash for sure. Wow, trying to backdash and still got hit by the close S. I'll be mad. Okay, 2K. Get the party started. I love the delay. Yeah, oh my gosh, there were so many layers. I'm going to make it for me. Whether you like it or not. I might even take the controller out of your hand and press the throw button for you.
But here come the loops now. Oh, into a reset. Great block. That was right at the last second, too. It was a just defend. Was able to block that Palma in just 2 frames.
And then the dash block on the dandy steps. Oh my gosh, Classified is locked in right now. Oh, you are tempting fate, sir.
Not going to bite on that throw attempt. No pun intended.
Oh my gosh, Classified doing it. He's doing it.
With the 5D, going to be able to close out game number 1.
From that block, that was kind of deserved, to be fair. That block was insane.
You see just the release of stress from Classified, still doing it. That is how it feels to fight Slayer. You know what I mean? How it feels to chew 5 gum, that's how it feels to fight Slayer. It's just, you're holding your breath the whole time.
Even when you win. The stress is palpable.
Because you know at any moment, you could just lose.
Mappa Hunch, oh my gosh. Welcome to the club, don't worry. Every XR player has experienced that. Magic Mike get your clothes off, and this is looking like a runaway match for Slayer right now.
Oh yeah, just into the Mappa Hunch there. 5D counter hits actually, and the It's Late gonna send you right back into the corner. And now taking a nice bite out of Giovanna there. Clone with a dominating round.
A very patient round start from Clone that time with the 5K, but get straight to business. Classified couldn't find a way out, just found themselves getting counter hit by something. Try to take to the skies, but these buttons are keeping Gio pinned to the ground.
Nice for the OTG. What I like too is that when Classified or when Clone gets the hit in the corner, they're going for the 2H into Mappa and not 2H into Pile Bunker. Pile Bunker would break the wall there, but they don't want to break the wall. They want to keep you backed up against it so they can just keep running that offense, looking for that counter hit. Great blocks there on the BRC mix-up attempt, but does get caught.
Classified not scared of the 100 tension on Clone's side. Oh, they better be scared.
You can RC this.
Yep, and it's going to be a left-right. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, never goes to 5K. But we're going to get pressure here. Backdash. Got to recover in time. Takes to the skies. 6P wish 2D. Always just do it again. It's always my turn, but I couldn't bait the burst.
Oh, and the Master's Hammer hitting on the same side. Pretty sure Classified thought it was going to go over to the right.
Even on a replay with slow-mo, I would have put money on that crossing up.
It's always so hard to judge the distance sometimes, depending on whether or not Slayer just does a regular dandy step or the Kara dandy step to get more room.
All right, one apiece. There we go, Classified. Bait in the throw attempt. Clone, though, she's still in this without a shadow of a doubt. She just needs one hit, one close S, one 5K to get the party started. Oh my gosh. Whiplash mix, King Jobber, Whiplash.
I couldn't tell if that was a throw or a 5P that actually got blown up there, but either way, trying to go for that 5D. Nice with the punish, 2K, 2D, close slash. Wait, you're dead. You're dead. Last Horizon. He's young again. Time to punch you around the entire globe.
Hakai.
How fast is that?
Yeah.
What speed do you have to be going?
What ways ended? Like you said, I think Clone, a compare and an entertainer.
I mean, it's optimal there. It's optimal when you have 100 tension to just immediately cancel in the last horizon. You don't want it to scale too much. It's so simple, but insanely effective. That's what I'm saying. It almost feels like rage bait, right? When Slayer is just dashing left and right through you, it's like, okay, you went for the one cross up, just press the button there. Why do you just keep doing it? But spinning dog kick is going to get the knockdown here for Classified, undeterred.
I think you have to have rounds like that, right? Like you were saying, the whole dashing thing, it puts people in sleep paralysis, where it's just like, haha, you're so scared, you're not even pressing the button. But it's like, it's not funny. Just mix me already.
What it also does too is the multiple dashes means that when they see the dash next time, they might try to press, which means you can get that counter hit.
Oh yeah, best believe I'm infinitely flash kicking. I refuse to get mixed, but I'll accept being punished.
All right, now it's Clone who's getting punished after that burst getting blocked by Classified. Sent through the wall, not going to use meter to break it. Wants to save that meter for neutral interactions here, and especially that YRC.
Yeah, YRC crucial there. Has the buff on Geo. Won't need it as we go for the overdrive. And that's going to be it. Classified 2-1 up, but this is a really close set between the two, Clone and Classified.
For sure, it can turn around in the flip of a dime, but we're going back to character select here. Just to take a bit of a breather, I like that.
Classified taking these deep breaths. I wonder if he does that when we play Among Us. When he's imp and I'm pressuring it. Next time we play, we're playing with cams on. I need to know.
He's just taking the deep breaths?
Yep. I didn't see him, I promise.
You got to take those deep breaths in a set like this. This is also to get into top 8 on the winner's side. There's a lot on the line here.
Early bursts. I think Classified wants to get this over 3-1 as quick as possible. Yeah, this is going to be an aggressive round, I feel.
Great little burst bait there, too, before going for the wall splat. Okay. Yeah. Didn't get the loop, though. That is really unfortunate. Slayer loops, of course, a little bit harder to route into in 2.0. Not as free as they used to be.
Okay. Ooh, goes low, and it's a counter hit. I think you perish here. Yep, the magic mic. Close up. No way you survive. The focus hatch is activated. What an air throw stop hit, Classified.
No.
At least you got the burst out. Worst case scenario, I mean, you might still be able to get a W here. You've got 100 tension, but Clone, she has a mapper hunch.
My God, I'm surprised we went for the IAD there. I feel like the safer option would have been to just dandy step forward, right? You could do an empty dandy to try and bait a reversal, or you get the overhead low mix-up. All you need was that last touch. A Classified getting the touch that sends Clone through the wall once again.
OTG, there you go. Commit. Don't go to sleep at the wheel. Just choose an option.
Yeah, you have a massive life lead here. Now is the time to just press the offense. But again, 2D. Not going to save you.
Choose an option. This is something I feel a lot of people sometimes come to when they're playing Leo in back turn. It's like, I'm tired of trying to guess this left-right nonsense. I'm just going to try and get a trade, a counter, or escape.
I feel it, though. Immediate burst. Ooh, that was P-Mappa, so keeping you out of range of the 2K from Classified.
Oh my God, D6 H's.
Oh,
elite hit.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Entertainment. If you missed it the first time, guys, you're gonna see it again. Kai.
I love how when it kills you, you just go around the world in 5 seconds.
Oh my God. This round might only last 5 seconds. Counter hit for counter hit. There's the burst from both players. Super Eddie. What a clean backdash. Oh, give me the frames. Give me the tech. Give me the closest. Early cancel as well.
Are we going to go for the wall break here? Yep. Roundhouse kick immediately into the spinning dog kick. Classified trying to keep the momentum up here with this hard knockdown IED in. No, just going to dash in for the close slash. That's right, Slayer doesn't have an invincible reversal, right? His super does get invulnerability, but it is not frame 1, which is why you can RC it.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Actually makes so much sense, yeah. Oh, wow. Sliding on in the DNs, but Classified says I'm taken. Wow, why are you so high? I'm getting Virgo from this combo.
Oh, this is so dangerous now here for Clone. Trying to go for a shimmy. No bite. Gets the 6P.
FD to try and make some space, but Slayer's a very sticky character. Will always find a way to get close. Here we go with the overdrive. Close her off, but they're going to go right back on as Clone gets 2 business. Big jump in. Oh, and there's the burst to keep the corner jobber.
Yeah, I love the burst immediately into the 6H to prevent Classified from jumping out as well. Is Classified going to burst here, or they're going to hold on to it? Oh, the try-dash there with the BRC. Classified pulling up just enough tension. Went for the 5D just a little too prematurely.
Uh-oh. Slide. Empty dandy. Falling fit. Oh my gosh, the fade away.
What did you do? What happened?
Classified. What happened? That was the most visual brain fart I think I've ever seen. But shouts to Clone. She went, oh, really? Even on hit, prepared to go for the throw.
It was over. It was over. Classified just dropped the confirm there right at the end.
Questions we have to be asked after this round. It might not matter. Let's see. Classified has a huge life lead here. He's going to have to worry about a burst unless he goes for throw loops. And in a matic fashion, we forget about that last round as Classified ends the set with a perfect, it didn't even happen. Get the MIB pens out.
The tension just, you could cut it with a knife there, right? And Clone could not stand it anymore. That's what that gold burst was. It was sitting there holding down back. Giovanna just a couple of character lengths away from you doing nothing. You just had to make something happen, and burst felt like the safest option. Fortunately, ended up costing Clone the game, but they're still in it on the loser side of the bracket there. Still has an opportunity to get into top 8.
It's not easy though, because down in the basement bracket, there are some absolute monsters. SQ, Hitachi, to name a few. I think Keishu's down there as well.
Goodness.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that Shark Tank.
No, not at all. Shark-infested waters, indeed. And it's just like, you feel like chum getting tossed in. But coming up next here is going to be our first match on the loser side of top 24. It is going to be Negative Ellie up against Chummy. Chummy, who I'm not familiar with, actually.
I saw Chummy play against, I think it was Red yesterday. And I was like, oh, they look like they could be related. And they had they both had really luscious hair on the stream.
The luscious curly hair.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Is it Oh,
yeah, it's Axel, yeah.
I'll let Twitter know that Axel is in top 24. Axel's starting to turn into like public enemy #1 now.
He is.
Because he's pretty good. He's pretty good in 2.0, actually. He got some nice buffs. Obviously, the nerfs to like his 2K and his close slash. Close slash were across the board, but like the nerf to his 2K, maybe not the best, but the stuff that they gave him and the overall nerfs across the board to the rest of the cast have put Axel in a very strong position this season.
Indeed, indeed. I like to see it. I'm from the land of Axels, obviously. Way back in the inception of the game, we had Mystic Smash, Snake Belmont, Barry Bones, who were just dominating every tournament for like a year with Axel.
Okay, that's you, man. I thought you were saying I'm from the land of Axel because he's from the UK.
That as well. That as well. It was canonically true. Land of Axel, and we had all the Axels, unironically. But yeah, all from the UK. Just super good with Axel.
He's a really fun character. What can I say? If y'all have never played a zoner before, try out Axel because he's a lot of fun.
He is. And another character that's fun is Testament. Kind of the same strategy, but it's implemented in a different way. We had a lot of Axels when we was commentating at the start of Combo Breaker. I'm not sure if Negative Ellie does play that though, because I don't know what character she plays. I
am familiar with Negative Ellie, but I'm for some reason drawing a blank on who they play. Obviously, with the name Negative Ellie, it makes me think Zato, because I think of Negative Edge. But I'm not quite certain if that's the case. It is Zato. Okay, I was right.
Okay. I love it when a name matches the character.
I do too. But I've been burned too many times.
Same.
So it is going to be Axel up against Zato. Now, as an Axel player myself, who has played a lot of Zatos, and this season especially, I feel like this is really good for Axel. I don't know how the general consensus on it is. I might just be biased here. But I feel like Axel just does such a good job at killing Little Eddie with things like Renson.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have to worry too much about stuff like Drunkard Shade or, honestly, the big thing is when they pull up a pose, as Axel, you can just run into them and throw them, right? Because they're expecting a button. So you can check them with that. But also, Break the Law just does not work. You cannot use Break the Law to get underneath Renson because the reel in will reel them in, and then as soon as he comes out, you get punished.
Yeah, that's kind of been like a legacy thing, I feel, with what does Zato do against Renson? Like, that seems to be the be-all and end-all. As we can see right now, yeah, you can't fly, you can't be on the ground, you can't, like we said, use the new mechanics like throws and stuff. It just doesn't matter. Leave it as your life bar to Chummy.
Yeah, you saw what the play was. The play was go for a pose into Drunkard Shade to send Eddie forward and try and get a lead, right, to knock Axel down. But that is not an easy sequence to pull off, and Axel doesn't always have to throw out Renson, right? Can mix in things like that. The tornado.
You laugh about it, but it's actually a thought-provoking situation. Because like, I'm so used to Axel, why would you not just Renson? But when the Axel does a Renson, that's when Axel's scary.
Yeah, exactly. When the Axel doesn't Renson or when they don't always do the explosion afterwards. And a clothesline from hell is going to be the first round here for Chummy, or first game.
Very hard to navigate through with a character like Zato. Even with a puppet. There's so many trajectories that Axel can cover. We can see like 2P, 5P, Renson, like you said, the air coverage. That nearly confirmed that would have been insane. Okay, Eddie, that's a new thing that you can do. I forgot about that.
But then the immediate burst, right? And Little Eddie is gone. And now you're full screen, back to square one, trying to figure out how to get in. And that float does not really help you. It just kind of makes you a sitting target for Axel to anti-air.
We're going to see it again, though. Eddie is sitting on the bench for a minute. Oh, no throw today.
Axel is another character that makes you feel like you don't know how to play the game sometimes. when Axel is doing good, it looks like the opponent has no clue how to play, even though we're in top 24. So obviously, Negative Ellie is a very strong player and finally able to find the wall break here using the sword to get the Eddie Gauge back.
What's the motive? Straight to the drills. YRC out of range. Oh no, oh no, it's all right, it's all right. Okay, I was about to say that leap really scuffed up, not hitting twice. Maybe because Axel was a little bit too low. But yeah, we recovered. Nice stuff by Negative Ellie. She is in the lead in this set, or this game, by 1 round.
Yeah, but now she's trying to find her way in once again. And Chummy is doing a fantastic job of mixing up the different buttons, not being too obvious with their zoning flowchart.
Oh, so nice. Had to do it twice. And the second one did hit. Again, no, we're going to mix up IAD that time. And I'm sure there's no bursting.
Just reeling you in for the chip damage. Honestly, that move is really good now, too, because if you force them to block the final hit, it pushes them out.
Oh, the final hit pushes them out?
Yeah, it pushes them out now.
Interesting.
That was a buff that they gave him. They give him another option to kind of end some of his block strings.
That, oh, okay, he did not need that.
No, I don't think he did, but I'm going to take it anyway.
Fair, fair, fair. Oh, Eddie, yeah, there you go. He is the #1 Eddie killer, the Sickles. Taking to the skies to get above the rinse and flick, but into the nasty, squirmy situation of close to Axel. Is he going to 2S? Is he going to 2K? The best anti-air in the game.
It's just so expensive for Zato to get in. You see how much of the Eddie Gauge it takes, and that low altitude air throw there gonna put Chummy up 2-0.
To harpen back on what you were saying about Axel, I 100% agree, especially in Rev. There was a case of people saying, yeah, you don't have to play GUI gear until you can be an Axel. Like a mid-level Axel.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know how to navigate the screen. 100% agree. I also think it's kind of the equivalent in Strive. But some characters just have a way worse time than others.
Absolutely, like Zato here, but finally able to find the 2K2D in the corner. Nice pickup as well into the wall break. We already have our Eddie Gauge back, so we're going to go for damage here with the Amorphous.
Eddie, double pierce, second one hits. All the overheads. Wow, I don't know how you got to the ground. Apparently neither did Chummy, but they survive and you go for the throw.
Oh no. Yeah, absolutely tried to. Just didn't get in far enough. Still hits that mortal counter on the 2H.
Ooh, that's unreasonable.
Yeah, Winter Mantis, no longer a command grab. It's actually better than when it was a command grab, to be honest.
Wild. To the skies.
Oh, come on in.
I don't like it.
We were talking yesterday. Was it you and me talking about characters that are fit? They should put more fishing-based characters.
Yeah.
That's Axel with the Redson reel-in.
That move is so anxiety-inducing. It's so not okay, bro. Like the Zona pulls you in, and you're scared of the Zona at point-blank range. Why?
Axel just a threat at all ranges, but just going to go immediately for the super. Very nice.
I like that Amorphous. That was clean. That was clean. That was very tapping into someone's patterns, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, you're going to do something around start. You're Axel. You're 2 games up, sure.
Chummy is a very active Axel. Always putting out some kind of a button or some kind of a move.
We haven't seen many 2S's from Chummy. Maybe that might be an angle that Negative Ellie can think about trying to occupy. It's not easy, but here maybe, like I said, it's 2S or 2K. Both of them are very good anti-airs.
And just tripped up. Might have actually been able to kill off of that if they went for close slash to 5H. That 5H adds on so much damage. I've been saying that all weekend. I'm trying to get Axel players to use 5H more.
I like the propaganda spread. It needs to be done. Good block on the drop kick, and then the dust.
Oh! But that's the up high, down low, too slow.
Oh, the classic.
Man, yeah, I mean, if y'all have not seen how good Axel is in 2.0, that was a picture-perfect scenario to show you how, and to show you that while Zato is back, I want to let you all know, Zato is a good character and is back. Wouldn't be in top 24 if they weren't. Still has some bad matchups, and Axel is definitely one of them.
I can't wait to see a lot of characters that have kind of been slept on, not from the beginning of the game, but Axel, someone who's kind of like dropped off in favor. Even when they got their new move, I was like, bro, this projectile is actually unreasonable. Like putting that on top of someone, Not cool, not cool. I want to see more of that, and we want to see more people sign up for EVO.
That's right. That's right. Guilty Gear Strive getting in that upper echelon of EVO. I'm sure you all saw on social media, you know, very close in entrance numbers with another game as well. But if we can get more entrants at EVO, we can close out in the arena on day 2. And I know y'all want that to happen. You want the hype. So if you're in Vegas, if you have the opportunity, if you're going to EVO, why not just go ahead and throw that Guilty Gear Strive registration on there as well? It's one of the best fighting games out right now. 5 years deep. 2.0 is fresh new water, a brand new shot in the arm, a perfect time to jump in and have some fun.
Only getting better, and you guys can make it a better experience. Like Jobber said, get your names into that hat, throw them in like Johnny Quain, sign up, and hopefully we get to see you there playing this great game. Like you said, it's only getting better with Season 2, but we will see if you guys did sign up after this break. See you in a minute.
Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2026 here for Top 24 of Guilty Gear Strive. I'm King Jobber, joined by C4IQ, and it is time to run through some of these top 8 qualifiers on the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, this is where the games get awfully sweaty, I would say. A lot on the line in the basement bracket. So we're going to get up first, Joe versus Kazam. Kazam, I don't think we've seen play today, 99% sure. I mean, I've been here the whole time, I should remember. This was yesterday, I remember seeing Kazam on the Johnny.
Yes.
Going up against Joe. Looking like they're locking in with Jacko, but you know, their secret weapon, Venom, might have to rear its head maybe sometime soon.
Yeah, we've seen the Venom a couple of times this weekend here. It has had some good results. Unfortunately, did get sent down to the loser side of the bracket going up against Cheerio. Brought in the Jacko first, swapped to Venom on the last game, and it unfortunately was unable to make up the lost time. But it looks like, I think it was Jacko. I looked away for a second. I think we're gonna start things off, with Jacko up against the Johnny. And Johnny's looking pretty good again in Season 5. I was about to say Season 3, but Season 5, he is looking pretty good again. Yeah,
even to the point where Keishu's gone back to Johnny. Apparently they've been playing Johnny the whole time in this tournament.
Wow, that's good to see. I mean, they were on Eno for a while, right?
Yep.
But I feel like the perception of Eno in 2.0 is a little mixed. Johnny, though, the fix on his 5H has done wonders for him.
Yeah, that was crucial, I feel. Funny Halloween.
Haha.
Haha. Hardy har har.
Ah, she's just like me.
Mask on. Battle ready. Early burst. Joe, oh no, under pressure immediately. Kazam trying to show the 52 card pickup impression.
Straight into it. Let's see the J's in the chat. Hard knockdown. Should be able to get a safe jump off of this. Oh, I'm just going for the card. I like that.
Insengun. Nice 6P, but we're going to keep that corner. Another Insengun. And we're getting a bit of deja vu. Straight back into the J's. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Kazam trying to get out of this side of the bracket and make it to top 8 later today.
That'd be a big win for Kazam as well. I think it's been a while since they've placed that high in a major before, right? So just trying to get through one more obstacle here. But Joe Brownie starting to turn up the pressure. That was a beautiful 2K.
Very ballsy against Jacko. That 2D is basically a manual stun dipper, but we got away with it. Kicking the kids, and there we go. Gets the sandwich that they wanted. Have it your way, but no sub for Johnny. He's not interested. Oh, that missed. That one didn't.
Finally gonna hit, just harassing with the cards. Trying to go for that run up 2D. Forced to use the PRC to save yourself. Oh, but just cutting through all the minions and Jacko, and you're right back where you started.
Oh, the burst bait with the built-in mix. But there is the burst. Time that Johnny could. No shot. Okay, try to hit with the kinetic cards.
Yeah, that would have been smart to actually go for it if Joe Brownie tried to pull out another minion, right? I don't think he would have been able to throw it away in time before that Joker trick connected. Ooh, but the empty vault into the throw, gonna set up the card. Ooh! Got too greedy. didn't decide not to go for the 50-50, the high-low, tried to go for the throw, but got the command dash, or excuse me, the dash cancel, which was just too easy for Joe Brownie to react to.
Oh, cross up, empty low. Peppermint with pressure, drops one of the kids, and then gets absolutely dispatched by Johnny. And again, even with the back of the JK, getting rid of the minions.
All right, nice 2K2D. Set up the minions once again in the corner. Johnny, not with the greatest reversal tools, it really is just kind of mashing on that 2B, right? But there we go, 6K to close the gap at the PRC. And now, once again, Kazam on the offense.
Oh, we've seen this situation before. Oh, but Joe finds a way out. Nice cheeky RC into 5P. 2K looking at the ground, trying to see the J's on Johnny's feet. All right, minion. Oh, and the punish. Don't touch my children.
Those active frames, you mentioned it earlier, right? When you hit a minion, it locks you into those active frames for a deceptively long while. Wait, what? Wait, how did that not kill? How are you alive?
That might as well have healed. That might as well have healed. That's literally insane.
I was ready to go keep talking as we move on into the next game, but was left with a pixel. Unfortunately, was not able to do anything with it. Joe Brownie up 1 now here in this set.
There we go. 2 minions down to 1. Oh, yeah. And Joe's been playing a sensational game in terms of, oh, if you hit this minion, you're going to get punished. Is it worth it?
I think that's a good thing you have to do. It's a deterrent, right? It's a deterrent to make you not try and attack the minions so you can get more of that pressure on your opponent. But the low is going to connect straight into the Elysium driver, and I'm pretty sure this one's going to kill.
You think? Flat damage on the splat?
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, that super might as well heal. Might as well heal you. It's healing.
Not the healing. Great block on the cross-up and Senga. But Kazam with the second chance here. Can they make something happen?
Oh, not taking the bait, not pressing the button. Did that time and got hit with the 5K. Oh, the anime shimmy with the box dash back. Get out of the skies. No JDs here. Alcohol-free zone. BRC. Oh, I thought they might be able to get a throw there.
That was actually genius, though, from Joe Brownie to BRC forward so that you were closer for the punish. One of the big things is, obviously, Mistfinder is incredibly negative, but it never matters because you're never close enough to actually punish it.
Very, very true. Oh, the double 2D. Okay. Stun differing your life away. Oh, caught the backdash. So many active frames on that 2S.
Love the little tumble there, too, on the Mistfinder so you can pick up afterwards. Great throw tech. Trying to catch you on the ankles. Oh, but nice little 5K check.
Yeah, land recovery, not enough there to get caught by the overdrive. Oh, nasty work.
One thing I love about Johnny is to play this character effectively, you basically have to fast RC every single Roman cancel.
Can follow that in the air. I like the prioritizing of, no, positioning is way more better than trying to go for a hit or a throw there. Oh no, back throw incident, yeah. With 1 minion out, I was like, I think you can't make this true.
And Kazam was able to call that out, getting the 2S there at round start.
Nice 2P on that minion. Ah, took to the skies after hitting the minion that time. Paid off massively for Kazam.
The air deal routing has been so sick from Kazam, and now getting a big win off of that 5D. Tons of damage and the wall break, but eats a mortal counter on the 2D immediately at round start.
Forward throw, sandwich. Oh, he's going to take the corner. Burst actually sticks in the corner, but has so much space they can move forward. Trade. Could have been worse for Joe. The situation, oh, that might work, right?
It absolutely is going to work. Not going to be enough to kill, though, and not going to go for an RC here. Just set up the minion, catches with the attack command, but drops the combo.
BRC on the BRC. Gets hit with the mid. Oh, a flinch on the BRC. Slow down, and again with the close. There's a burst, though. Minion on the ground. Sandwich time. And we're going to keep attacking from the back. Joe almost let that slip out of their hands there.
And that was so key there for Joe Brownie. Now with a comfortable 2-0 lead here against Kazam. You can tell Kazam is getting a little frustrated here. That was a game that they really needed in this set to establish themselves.
Oh, was it worth it? You got rid of the minions, but at what cost? And some may say the cost of your burst. To the corner with you. Try to catch him in the sandwich with the 2D PRC. That was such a smart incentive. Sorry, Mistfinder. Ooh. Backdash. Tentative play by both.
Oh,
that was so active.
It was. And again, the Joker trick just not really doing anything here for Kazam. Throwing them out in situations where Joe Brownie is just easily able to avoid or block.
All right.
I don't think this is going to kill.
Yeah, I mean, the meme is it shouldn't kill. Oh my gosh, the meme is true. No way.
5 whole damage. Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but nice with the JD. Sending out the card, just flying in with that instant overhead. Fakes it out this time. That was an interesting little fake out, right? Making you think you're going to land and then getting the JK on the way down.
That was very slick. Oh, cool, trying to move by the dust. There's the burst. Oh, main character. Yo, catch. Hot potato.
Had the right idea, just hesitated a little bit before going for that misfire. And as you know, hesitation is defeat.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to be confirmed there. I would have lost my mind. Oh, run into the hand of the Jacko. Oh, you are getting perplexed by these minions. And there's the JD. And this super is going to do a whole 3 HP points, I reckon.
That was actually more than before.
That was actually more than, yeah, on a 4-hit combo. Yeah, that super's making the minion install look way better now.
But there's the PRC. Oh, 6P put right back to neutral. Kazam in dire straits needs to find a way to thread the needle here.
Soccer kick RC into throw attempt. Got teched.
You have to FD everything. Oh, yeah, trying to kick the minion forward to hit Kazam after the guard command. Oh, and from behind with the lollipop. The P Gallery is able to take Joe Brownie to top 8 on the loser side.
Valiantly fought, 100%. With that super as well.
I love how they just toss her up, yippee, afterwards.
Yeah, we did it.
That's her insta-kill in Exert.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's where they're going from, yeah. And to be fair, I think the minions did more work than Jacko. Like, there was like at least 3 situations where it was like the minion in the sandwich done the final killing blow.
I hope they get paid well. I hope they're unionized.
They have to be.
We know Mini Faust is unionized because that man will just, if he's not getting paid, he'll just walk off.
Yep. And somehow he's got the best insurance policy because he's breaking everyone's shins.
That's right.
And he's not getting in any trouble for it.
But we're going to keep moving through these loser side qualifiers with our next one being cloned up against Chummy. So this is going to be Slayer versus Axel, a very interesting matchup here that, you know, it really is. It's the rushdown versus the zoner, right? Axel doesn't really have the best tools to push Slayer off once Slayer is in. And by God, when Slayer is in, it's a crazy time. But Slayer is very on rails and neutral, right? With that command dash, or not command dash, with his dash being a set distance, you know exactly where he's going to appear after he vanishes, whether or not it's backdash or forward, and really not having a lot of air mobility, right? He doesn't have the J2K like he had in Exert. He doesn't have the footloose journey. So it's going to be a lot easier for Axel to kind of predict where Slayer is going to try to press in.
Yeah, I always say that's kind of the big difference between Chip and Millia. Yeah. Millia's very like on rails, like you mentioned, right? Very rigid and it's very angled. Where Chip is a bit more fluid and he's more like frivolous and like pixie-like when he's got his triple jumps in the air. But like you said, on one hand, it is a case of I know where you're going to be, but that also can be quite ambiguous depending on where you're standing in relation to Slayer.
And you absolutely don't want to whiff anything as Axel because Mappa Hunch is the gap closer. Like, look at that. You cannot go for Snail. Snail is actually locked out on block. You never really want to go for it on block anyway, but in this match in particular, you will always get punished by Mappa Hunch afterwards.
Interesting. Oh, the 2K didn't have the rain, but wasn't ready for it. There's the goal burst. That can be absolutely game-changing if we can get the hit, but the 2K comes out clutch for Chummy. Doesn't look like he's trying to be your friend.
Woohoo! Oh my God, what a jump scare.
Stop the yard into power bunker. Ooh! I thought it was going to be a trade confirm king.
Very scary. Nice JH.
Ooh!
2K, but Clone was ready for it. Now you're going through the glass. Yeah, Mappa Hunch is the difference maker in this matchup, and Chummy is going to have to figure out an answer for it. 2H usually is the answer for Mappa Hunch, right? Because it's not going to be able to beat that.
Clone has shown like so much tenacity to do something even on hit. To show that like awareness that I'm always prepared to fight back is kind of scary.
Oh, tried to beat out the burst there, landed but didn't walk back in time.
Oh yeah, that was the time to interrupt. It was getting pretty scary. At some point you have to think about your risk and your health bar as it's going to get depleted extremely fast here. Omelette do damage and the burst really late before the wall break.
There we go, big pickup. Couldn't have gotten way more off that. You could have fast RC'd it too to actually carry to the corner, but the 5D is gonna be enough to close out the round.
The overhead skipping rope, deceiving range.
The skipping rope, I've never heard that.
It's so rude. He literally just does one skip. He's like, haha.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go for your cherry bombs there with Renson as well, at least not the delayed one. They made it easier to get the Kara Mappa Hunch as well in 2.0.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so you don't have to actually do the upwards input anymore.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, caught by 2 clothesline from Hells. Stop time, Zawardo.
Axel canonically being broken, being able to stop time. I mean,
I think Axel, like in lore, is one of the strongest characters in the entire series. I mean, so is Slayer, so pretty funny.
It's true, yeah. This is actually a fair matchup for the power scalers.
We love power scalers. But could they beat Goku? That's the question.
And Slayer running away with this round.
Yeah, Master's Hammer just getting that insane guard crush.
Great
Just
beat.
reeled back for a good 2 full seconds.
Yeah. On the back foot, 100%. Oh, falling down with a button and the momentum back into Clone's hand with that burst. Breaks the glass, keeps the momentum. Oh, stomp the yard just out of range.
Oh, so jumping right into the tornado there with the 6K. Nice layup.
Oh my gosh, imagine that reached. This will.
Oh, what a trade there, actually. Going for the Super Mappa Hunch. Gonna get the invincibility. Yes, sir.
Very, very nice snipe.
Yeah, Clone, well, not Clone, but Slayer definitely kind of getting away with murder in 2.0 with that change where invincible reversals can no longer be RC'd. While it's not invincible in frame 1, like we mentioned before, it still has invincibility a little bit later in, so it's a great like anti-fireball or anti-zoning option like that.
Yeah, it's a really good way to like keep its utility, but get rid of the abuse of it. Like, you could have used it there to get around the tornado, right? Because it's not on top of you.
Exactly, but instead you're going to get reeled in.
Oh, no, the clothesline from Hell.
Oh, there's the guard crush. Yep, sniping the dandy step with the JS.
Oh, that was sick. Oh, no.
Oh, what a throw from Chummy.
Okay. Oh, stop it. Are we going to get confirmed from that? Oh, I love it. The instant wolves back because of power bunker. I wonder if Clone's kind of concerned about those throws now.
I have to imagine. Throws are so good for Axel. Puts you in a strike throw mix-up afterwards. But we're going to go for the Super Mappa Hunch there to break the wall.
Look, Jacko, that's how much damage Overdrive should do. Take a bite out of crime that Time Traveler is put in the dirt. Well, look, 1 round apiece.
Comparing the damage that this character does to Jacko, not really fair.
You know what? That's a very high bar. It's okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, her Overdrive did as much damage as a Mappa Hunch, to be honest. Maybe a little bit less.
Just trying to keep Chummy locked down in the corner. 2H is going to get the burst out of them.
There you go. The sleep paralysis kicking in. No buttons pressed. No movement spotted.
Oh.
Only whiplash.
diabolical, but still not enough to get the kill, and we're right back to neutral. Okay, so the BRC forward, just tapping you on the shins there with the 2P, and Clone now with a 2-1 lead in this matchup.
That 2P screamed to me, no scared. You can slow down time, you can stop time, you can time travel, but as soon as you come close to me, I'm just gonna jab you out of it.
I don't think Slayer players are afraid of anything, to be honest.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Why would you be afraid when you're one pile bunker away from winning at all times?
Even though they've not even got a wake-up reversal, they're never scared on wake-up. You're always scared of them.
And there it is, Super Mappa Hunch for the hard knockdown. We're gonna go for an ID. Yep, the JS. Look how far that pushes you back into the corner too when you block it. Multiple 6Hs, just stretching out the legs.
It's such a funny button. As a Leo player, I've got the same kind of thing. It's like a forward moving heavy button that you do not, as the defender, want to get counter hit by, so you just end up not pressing the button.
That is also an anti-air.
Yeah, you try to up back, soz, ground bounce into whatever I want. Okay, one block.
Nice.
Again, throwing that. Super clean.
And going for the IADJH there instead of the guard crush setup. Surprising. And now you're going to get hit by the pile bunker loops. Never mind. Going to go ahead and burst those to not hold it. Well, the crowd is feeling this one. They're screaming with every single counter hit.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot more if Clone's got anything to say about it. Oh, all right, she's making her way in.
Oh my God!
She did it.
It's the 1-2 buckle my shoe.
3, 4. Quagseyes at the door, unaware of your options, didn't care. The fake 6/ to go over the illustrious Axel 2K.
The most fake mix-up you've ever seen. Dash to one side, dash to the other, fake out 6K, then throw you.
The fakery levels are through the roof right now. But like we've been saying, that's what Slayer wants to do. Mental damage more than anything.
That's right. But there's nothing fake about the fact that Clone has now qualified for top 8 on the losers side. So we have a Slayer in top 8. Things are about to get real dandy soon.
Whoa, it's been a long time since I commentated Slayer in the top 8. A very, very long time. This tournament could be one for the ages. Slayer and potentially a Dizzy.
Potentially a Dizzy, or potentially a Testament. Not just any Testament, iDomination's Testament here. Mr. iDom himself. Some people say he's a Street Fighter player. Some people say he's a Marvel player. You know, but us Guilty Gear players, we claim him. We claim him now. And if he makes top 8 here at Combo Breaker in this stacked bracket, he is absolutely a Guilty Gear player, all right?
100%. But I think they're trying to show themselves as a marvelous player, being able to play so high in multiple games. Not easy. And I think even the characters that iDom tends to get drawn to are quite difficult to play.
Yes, absolutely. He loves to having technical characters that have to work a little bit harder, right? Sometimes people are just built like that, and he has the talent to be able to perform with them. And it looks like it is going to be, of course, Testament versus Queen Dizzy. I'm going to be honest with you, C4.
Yep.
I know nothing about this matchup. I don't even know if I've seen this matchup.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend. We're going to go on this journey together, jobbers. We're going to learn and laugh probably and try and understand the chaos that's about to happen. I don't know if the peppering of the screen from Testament is just too much, but I feel that Testament has to be so scared of the ice pillar, right?
Yeah, but
it can come out at any moment.
And they also both want to occupy the same space, right? And kind of do the same thing, which is put objects on screen to control how your opponent moves. Ice is definitely going to be something to be scared of, but also Unholy Diver is a really quick projectile that Testament's just going to be able to send out to maybe try and clip Dizzy from sending out Wings of Light or setting up any fish. It's really just going to be who is going to muscle their way in to get the projectile advantage, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt. I think there's going to be some really quirky interactions as well. Like, what does Skyfish do against Testament if they teleport into the sky?
That's right.
What happens there is, I imagine some sort of stain state maybe with then wings, and it's like, What can happen in this match? I just have no idea.
You also have to think too, Arbor Sign. Oh, right on cue, right? Arbor Sign is that jump scare if Paluna is sitting full screen trying to set up their screen's presence.
Oh, super low bubble. And the speed of Dizzy being able to dash in, and that's without ice, by the way.
Yeah. I like that Paluna has realized. She says, okay, I'm going up against a character who also has some decent zoning tools, wants to space me out. I'm going to be a much more aggressive Dizzy, go in with my buttons.
Yeah, this is a very more hands-on queen. She's not letting anyone do the work for her. Oh, yeah, if you can get a wall break here. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. The wings aren't really going to play favor because Testament has 0 health. Throw that. Oh, I thought it was going to be the other way.
This is crazy. There is no health in that health bar, and unfortunately is going to trade while trying to jump in. Paluna getting the first round, and being aggressive is the right play, right? You don't want to give IDOM space to set up those Grave Reapers.
Yeah, that whole round, the floor stayed firmly as concrete. There was no ice inside. Fishes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're asking what happens when you teleport, right? Seems like it's a good answer to get around the fish.
Oh my, 6P beating the swords. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, the fish is going to be such a problem, especially the off-screen fish, I feel.
I completely agree with you there too, but this hard knockdown, what are we going to go for? There we go. Now with the hard knockdown, it's time to put the ice on the deck.
Breaking that immediately. I like it, calling out the dash after the Grave Reaper. Don't think this overdrive is going to kill. No.
Oh, but what it does do is it gets the hard knockdown and the stain state here for IDOM. Oh, the fake out with the JS. Making the JS whip. Okay, IDOM.
Definitely focused right now. Oh, the vacuum effect into Grave and then gets him with the frame trap. Stained up. You know, she's getting a knockdown. Bro, the ice is so good when you're on the defense.
Yeah, to be able to block while moving forward.
Yep. Fishy fish. Daggers. 6H. The narwhal coming out. It looks so slow in this game, though.
It is really slow, but that's also like, it's kind of like an Elden Ring, you know? They're really slow, so you're going to get hit by it because you try to backdash just a little too late.
Throw shouldn't kill. Oh, but after this it will.
Oh, the last second burst there. Make sure you don't get hit by the Michael sword. I like that from IDOM.
Fish inbound, BRC gets away, takes it to the sky, and straight back in. No 6P in sight for Paluna's Dizzy. But the glass is going to break. Down the cathedral we go.
And it's right back to neutral. This is scary. And again, just with the chestnut, the ice, the fire spear being a great deterrent, stopping from Testament from IEDing in. That's how we won the first game, too.
Yeah. Dizzy's got such good special into RC moves. So good. Oh my goodness, that hurt me a little bit. Yeah, Mikhail saw there's a burst there from IDOM, and there's a punish. Stop doing that move, IDOM says. Chase with the teleport. What a mad trade.
There we go, pressure on, gets the throw. We're gonna set up ice after this? No, just sets up the ice fish instead, straight into the 6H narwhal. And you cannot be pressing after blocking the chestnut, especially when it's the Kara chestnut.
That move is like, I like roasting chestnuts, isn't it?
Yeah, or I use this to roast chestnuts.
Oh, I use this, yeah.
There's also, I use this to go fishing.
Yeah. There's one song about poetry.
Yeah, it's just all the things she used it for when she was living in the forest. Her Testament was protecting her, unironically. Dang, Dizzy.
Oh, was that a lot? Wow, is this how you treat your friend? And now she's the queen. Apparently, bad guys do always win.
There's the low. Into the 6H. Not going to go for a super to break the wall. Just fully committed to the Unholy Diver.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I've never seen that. Somehow you got a grounded bubble. That was super sick. Should survive?
Yeah, you're dead here.
Oh,
6H to break the wall. Doesn't even need it. Just a far slash will do it.
Huh. I didn't think the bubble tracked when you drifted down. That's actually really sick.
That is cool tech.
Yeah.
Because then you just have to hit the bubble to make it pop.
Oh, freeze. Do not move a muscle.
Uh-oh, locked down and pushed to the corner. Blocking while moving forward. ice field is so cool.
It is. It's amazing. It's actually a lot. Is that an infinite in ice?
Maybe if you stagger it enough.
Yo, chat.
It's like an HNK infinite.
Yeah, I was about to say that is no Ken. Chat, please, someone lab it and tell me if you can get infinite with 2P.
Just raw gamma ray, throwing away 100 tension.
Maybe trying to snipe a grave.
I don't know what they were trying to go for there.
Oh my goodness.
But either way, they are going to be able to close out game number 2, blocking the gold burst, getting the mortal counter. Paluna 1 game away from making it to top 8 on the loser side.
I don't want this to sound like I'm taking anything away from Paluna, but how many people know the matchup? Like, Idom off camera was like, just literally scratching their head like, what do I do? Like,
are both really uncommon characters, right? Queen Dizzy, even more of an uncommon character than Testament.
Breaking the glass, gonna get that positive bonus. Straight into wings and more swords. Ice on the ground. Needs to hit before those wings activate or get away with the teleport. I like that, actually.
Over runs right into it. Nice harassing in the corner now, 6-8, but Chestnut RC. It has been the bane of IDOM's existence here in this set, C4.
And did you see that interaction, the vacuum that you have on the Testament 2S?
Yes.
Was enhanced because it was an ice giving Luna the opportunity to throw it where normally you're scared of the button that comes out afterwards. Oh my gosh, footsies.
Yeah, 2H is getting blown up by that Michael sword, but there's the 2K, 2D, upwards Grave Reaper for the IED in. Has ability to teleport above now, but the escape from Paluna.
Uh-oh. Idom. Okay, I was about to say you need to fight back.
Oh no. Ooh, ED6H.
Bro, that must have been plus triple digits. That felt awful to be under. Oh!
That feels even worse because here come the wings.
The chestnuts are roasted, but the life is still there. Idom. Okay, Arbiter. That's a way to... That's so broken, the chestnut. Taking away the projectile, doing it itself. And a clean air throw. Paluna on the Dizzy. She's doing it.
Man,
she's doing it.
Chestnut RC really is just so hard to deal with. Obviously, it costs 50 tension to do, but it reminds me so much of just, like, projectile YRC and Exert.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 100%.
A Kai, stun for YRC, you just throw it out, and now, okay, what are you going to do? I win neutral with this, and now you have to block. And it really was just one of the strongest tools for Paluna in that set.
Yeah, I was saying, like, I think she's got some of the best in terms of, like, special RC. Obviously, like you was mentioning, Kai, Leo does it, but with her, because the chestnut has such strong durability, you nullify their projectile and then have one for yourself after that.
And it tracks.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
tracks where the opponent is when it comes out. So very, very strong move there. Congratulations to Paluna making it to top 8 of the loser side here at Combo Breaker 2026. And now it is time to move on to yet another losers qualifier match. These are where all the heartbreaks happen. And the next one is going to be Red I Am Not up against K-Shu. What the moo?
Indeed, indeed, K-Shu. This means seeing this man's face on the screen. Sadly, we had to have said bye to SQ because they're the two that had to play to get to this point. I wonder how that played out. I'm sure someone's captured it on some Blair Witch footage hand cam in the back.
This is also our final match here.
It is.
Our final match in the top 8 will be fully rounded out.
And we was mentioning this earlier when Kazam was on screen, that K-Shu apparently has only played Johnny in this tournament, and there we go. We see the man, the myth, the legend, all in white, looking like a smooth criminal, going to go up against Red's Gold Lewis. Chat, let me know who's taking this one for our last game.
I like that he's embodying the Omito colors there with the all white. But to give you all a rundown as we jump into this, on winner side, we do have Cheerio, Jack, Nitro, and Classified. And then on losers, Joe Brownie, Clone, Paluna, and the winner of Red I Am Not versus K-Shu What the Moo.
It's going to be a tough one to call. Very tough one to call.
Might be going into a button check here, it seems like. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Red's got the phone out.
Checking these buttons. Like we said, this is loser side, so it really does matter. And both of these players, potential to be in grand finals, and no one's a Baton Island, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, when you look at the range that we have of characters so far in top 8 too, right? We have a Queen Dizzy, we have a Jacko, we have a Slayer, we have a Giovanna, possibly 2 Giovannas if Nitro is going to keep playing Giovanna throughout this, right? Jack, of course, with the Happy Chaos, Cheerio on the Gold Lewis, and there's a potential of getting a Johnny or a second Gold Lewis here in this final match.
Yeah. Variety is upon us.
Some familiar faces there, right? For sure.
Yeah.
But also some names that we haven't seen break out like this in majors, which is super exciting to see. And now, let's see who's going to break out in the final qualifier spot for top 8.
Oh, do not run up on me. Do not pass go. Do give me your burst, but put myself in the corner. Keishu, what are you going to do when the coffin comes for you?
Nice, getting the knockdown there, though, just fighting out of the corner the old-fashioned way.
Counter hit confirm off the 2P. Mr. Finder. Staggers.
Oh, I like that. Just backing up. You got a major life lead. Just back up, create that space. Let Red Eye not make a mistake and overextend. And Keishu gonna be able to get round number 1 here.
That retreat is from a person who understands what fear truly means. It's like, look, I do not want to push my luck. I'm just going to try and finish this round as safely as possible because this is what can happen to you.
Yeah, absolutely. You get too close to Gold Lewis, it's exactly where he wants you to be. Nice with the 5H. Isn't it crazy that that would have not worked before 2.0? You would have been pushed out too far. All 51 hits. 57.
Wow. So big, my friends at home can see it. Pretty much consumed the whole screen, and 2P consuming the last bit of health on Keishu's Johnny. 1 round apiece. I think we're going to be in for a slobber knocker.
I love the giant combo counter. In case my glasses were to break, I'd still be able to tell how many hits were in a combo.
Hey man, we always talk about visibility in the FGC.
That's true.
Everyone knows.
Oh, but here we go, just the empty dash forward. Sniping with the misfiner. Oh, PRC into the 6P, very nice, but still gets clipped by the JD anyway afterwards.
Okay, Cage is running out of options to deal with JD. First we saw the PRC, then we saw the burst. God, look at the skies. That's where the aliens are, right? The UFO.
Hey, don't ask me, says aliens don't exist. That's a cryptid. Full backdash there, gets the 2K2D. Oh, the IBFD to push out, still getting tripped up by the misfiner.
Oh no, the classic. Light him up. Yep, card. Oh, okay, this isn't Jacko, but he might survive, right?
Should. Yep, does survive, but let's see him in the chat. I want to see more J's in the Foot Locker. Right on in now. 2S. Sending out the card. This is a difficult position here for Red Eye Not.
Bro, Red always brings out the Arsenal in the most scariest positions.
Never afraid, but is going to take the chip damage so that Keishu gets game number 1.
Showing the coin. Not a gambler though, Keishu playing prim and proper. Oh, I mean, to be fair, 2S isn't really risky, but maybe against Gold Lewis it is.
It's that JD, right? Because JD is still such a good button even after all of the nerfs that it received throughout this game.
Insenga into wall break. What's the motive for Keishu? Just trying to control the space. Gets in, has the corner, gets the hit with the overheads. Gonna have to do it one more time though.
Right now, Keishu absolutely on a roll with the momentum. When we get the life lead, I love the gameplay of just backing up, harassing with misfiner, trying to find that whiff punish to just close out the round, keeping yourself safe outside of unnecessary danger and out of Behemoth Typhoon range.
Dash up throw. Pretty passive so far. Yep, try to go for a stagger, close S. Didn't buy on that, but biting, taking chunks out of Red's Gold Lewis. There's the Red Thunderbirds.
Oh, that was a good block on the overhead from Red, but did get tripped up in the end. And Keishu has been keeping optimal spacing, C4. Yeah. Only really going in when we get the guard crushes.
Oh, I think that was a joke combo, but regardless, there's the Burst, air to air. RC gonna make that. I was about to say make that confirm real easy, but the timing messed up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Just say help.
I'm in danger. Oh, you're still in danger. Gonna run up on them.
All the way in. Trying to go for the low into the overhead. Double overhead.
Oh my gosh.
Keishu out of meter. Gonna get chipped out. They block another behemoth.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you blocked that. Oh, the forest whiff.
Wow. The quick on the draw here. Keishu up 2-0.
That was like 3 RPS situations that happened in like the space of 2 seconds. Yeah, it was like, you're gonna jump, read, misfind it. There was no reaction. That was all, I know or I think you're gonna do this.
Because if you didn't jump, Gold Lewis just
exactly,
run forward and you lose.
Insta lose, right? You're probably BT. The raw BT counter hit, yeah.
Far slash anything would have killed you there if Gold Lewis did not jump. But speaking of jumping, there's the jump with the instant overhead. Gonna get sent through the wall. Positive bonus now here for Keishu.
Massive hit. Oh, double combo though, the 5K. Oh, out the skies with you, big man. Oh, this is speed running.
What's his name, chat? Set point here for Keishu. What the move? An Evo champion, your most recent Evo champion.
Yeah, this is a champ difference right now. 2-0 over a insanely strong, one of the strongest Gold Lewis players in red. Can't count him out. There's the BBO, Milia mix, Angus' side swap. This is pretty good. They just need to get a hit. Oh, they are fishing.
That backdash into nothing. Oh, the patience from Keishu, but gonna get caught anyway and sent through the glass. Are we gonna kill?
Churn.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. There we go. Glass all over the place. Hear the smash like a Stone Cold intro.
That's right. When you hear the glass, it's your ass.
What? Wow. Delete all your resources, please.
Oh, that was 6K getting blown up by the JD.
That's disgusting, by the way. Good block by Keishu. JD into overhead BT. This is a Maulin King jobbers.
Oh, the neutral. Not only the neutral jump, but the IB to make sure you don't get pushed out of range. Red is on another level here, but Keishu fighting back.
I hear the theme in my head.
This is the man that never fails.
J for Gile. Oh my, almost equalized the health right now. What a block. Backdash, gets caught by the 2K. Cards in the sky, takes to the sky, backdash and he gets baited. That's an Evo read from an Evo champion. What a pop-off. Never give up.
The 3-0 Royal Flush. Keishu, what the move, getting in the last spot of top 8 on the loser side of the bracket. And what a top 8 we're about to have. Man, C4, these have been some insane matches. Sometimes top 24 is my favorite part of the bracket. It's where the biggest heartbreaks happen, some of the craziest upsets, and seeing Keishu, after dropping Johnny, you know, following that massive nerf that he received post-Evo, now coming back in. The character, it's like they never left, right?
It kind of feels that way, right?
No ring rust whatsoever on this character.
None at all. May's like, that's my Johnny. That's my Johnny. But, yeah, like you said, I think in the top 24, there's a lot of emotions, like, all over the place, right? Because some people, they go to at least get top 8. At least get top 8, right? And like we saw there, Red was just one game away from it. And it looked like they were mounting a comeback. The momentum was so in their hands. But the Evo difference, right? Evo champ difference just kicked in. And you can see the joy on Keishu's face to be like, look, I'm still about, even without Eno, I'm not a one-trick pony. I am that guy.
He is that guy indeed, but the question is he going to be that guy going into top 8? Top 8 is going to be over on the main stage, the main stream, right after 2XKO. But if you want to keep it locked into FunkyP, you can treat yourself to some Samurai Showdown action. And that game has a Guilty Gear character.
It does.
It's Viking, and she's like the best character in the game. So why don't you keep it locked here as well? But that is it for us for that top 24. Always a pleasure, C4, and we'll see you all next time.